This reading is for the sign of Leos for the month of May, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. I will be taking as many cards as they come out during my shuffling, okay, and I'll be explaining it as it goes, as the cards jump out. Leos, this is what I'm seeing for you guys. The whole month of May is going to be very focused for you guys in terms of your abundance. Some kind of situation is going to happen that's going to threaten your abundance, and you're going to be really trying hard to get out of that situation for some of you. And for the others of you, if you were in a situation that you felt was not serving you at your highest financially, and you were feeling like there was a certain amount of lack, this month something is gonna, during the month of May basically, something is gonna come in that is gonna highlight how there is an abundance potential for you to recover yourself through that situation. You might be gathering a lot of information on how to ace through that thing that you thought you will not be acing through. So there was something in the past, I'm guessing, which you were really scared of, about feeling will be a financial lack. Some of you might still be in that energy, but something is going to come through for you that will be highlighting to you that there is a potential for abundance that's going to fall on that situation, and there's going to be a lot of information that you're going to be gathering on how to be closing that cycle and coming out of that lack. So something is going to come through with that. Some of you are going to be starting a new job or a project. There might be travel involved. I don't know how that is going to come into play, but I see that there could be travel involved, or it could be a remote job. That could be across the country, something like that. But something is definitely going to come in through that's going to help you ace through that situation that you thought there will be a financial lack, and there will be, I'm not saying that all of a sudden there's going to be a windfall of money, but some kind of situation was stressing you out in terms of financial stability or monetary stability, or just generally your stability. It could be home. So something is going to happen that's going to run over and show you how you could bring in more abundance in that area. It's definitely going to be a new start with it, either in a completely different direction or in the same direction, but I see that you're going to be starting with something new, and you're going to be focused on that a lot. You're going to be spending a lot of your time, and this is definitely going to help you to turn the situation around into what could be favorable for you. You're going to be getting a lot of attention. I'm seeing that this might be something that all of a sudden puts you in the limelight. For some of you, because I'm seeing the Knightosaurus, this could be something that is online. I'm seeing that it could be a business or something like that, some kind of an idea that comes to you. It also involves your creativity. So this month of May, you guys are going to be very, very, very high on creativity and expanding your creativity in those areas that you were feeling a lot of lack, like you didn't have enough. There's going to be a lot of abundance coming into that area, or expansion coming into that area, or prospects of expansion coming into that area. You're definitely embodying that expansion over the things that were stressing you out. In terms of your stability, you're definitely turning the situation around, and by the mid of the month, you're definitely feeling a lot more in your power with the level of action you can take with the situation. Your intuition is much higher and on point. You're feeling a lot more confident once you get that recognition. Whatever you're starting with, you're going to be spending a lot of time, and you're going to be focused, and once a turnaround happens from this situation to the Wheel of Fortune, which is complete flip where it goes in your favor, and all of a sudden you get that recognition and victory, you're going to be feeling so good. I will definitely show you the cards that has come out, and I will be keeping it aside, and I'll bring it over here. And this victory that you're going to get, you're going to be victorious with whatever you're starting in the month of May. By maybe during the first week of May, you're going to get clarity as to what you could be starting to create that expansion in that area that you thought was creating a lot of stress for you, or you didn't have enough to move forward. You're going to get the insight and sudden information on how to be turning the situation around, ending that period of lack, and moving forward with starting something new that's going to create a good outlet for you in terms of your creativity. Whatever project you're starting in the month of May that is has so much of abundance potential that you're going to feel a lot of abundance. I'm seeing a lot of abundance, you guys. Some of you guys might even hit a lot of money, because I'm seeing the Empress card and right below that the Wheel of Fortune, and this is going to definitely, like, you are going to get a lot of recognition for your creativity, whatever, even if it is a technical project. I see that the way that you do will be appreciated a lot more, because there's going to be a creative flair to it that is very personalized, you know, it's just very you-ish, and people are going to recognize that you have a command over the situation more than others. You have a flair of your own way of doing about with it that others wouldn't be having. This is definitely going to give you a lot of confidence, very victorious, and it's going to be moving forward, and that forward movement is going to give you a lot of strength in terms of how you can take it a lot more forward. It's like Six of Wands, which is a movement card, which is a forward movement card, out of getting a lot of recognition, limelight, victory, out of something happening that is favorable. So there's going to be a favorable shift, and then you are going to get victory out of that favorable movement in that particular situation. This is going to make you feel really powerful with your intuition and with the action that you can take. You will know the right action to take. It's like once you get forward movement and limelight and attention and appreciation and direction, you will definitely know how to take it even more higher and even more forward. And then the next movement card is the Chariot card. So it's a lot of forward movement you're going to be seeing. It's like if you are at 0 point here, the level of, all of a sudden there's going to be a huge abundance of a wheel that is going to be put over through the information that comes through to you, and ends the cycle of that lack that you already, like, you were feeling in whatever area it is. And there's going to be a sudden shift with whatever you're pursuing, whatever time you're putting in, you're going to get a lot of limelight for it all of a sudden. You don't have to wait for it, and there's going to be a lot of forward movement. Suddenly it's going to just be moving really fast for you. It's not going to be a slow process. This is going to be making you feel very empowered and very powerful and very intuitive, like, you know, you just know how to take the next move. So that's how you guys are going to be feeling. There might be certain things that you feel might be failing. All of a sudden you're moving forward, you might all of a sudden come across something that fails you, which is not in your hands. It's probably like something that you never saw coming. So one of the processes out of this particular project that you're putting your time and effort into, and that is becoming successful, all of a sudden one aspect of it that you didn't realize is a part of the process. It's being denied to you. Maybe you don't have enough registering for something, okay, as a part of that particular thing, and then that gets denied for you, and you all of a sudden feel like, oh my god, all this effort that I put, it's just going to waste. And you're going to get very defensive, because you literally see this as something that you see as something that brings you a lot of emotional happiness, and you really want to defend that. By the way, Leo, I see that the month of May is going to be very strong with your love for you. You are embodying the Empress energy, so that's like the nurturing energy. So whatever connection you are in, if it was going through a rough patch, you're going to find yourself expanding to a point where anything and everything that could ever happen in that situation that could threaten it, you have covered it, and you have the key to how it could be expanded to the highest level with this person that you're connecting with. Yeah, I will get to the love part, but I'm just saying this reading, even though I started off with the money aspect and the creativity aspect and the project aspect and job aspect, I see the rest of the cards that has come out is very, very, very love focused. So after the Five of Swords, which is a small failure in the forward movement, that might put you down a little bit, and all of a sudden you might get very defensive, because you know that's something that you didn't expect. So the time and effort that you put it into it, that's going to really put you all of a sudden in that anxiety mode to fix it. But every time you try to fix it, you're going back to that failed, now go back again, and that's going to put you into a lot of fear, because you don't want to lose this whole thing, whole project that you started that brought you so much of good. You don't want to lose that, because you see this as your ultimate happiness. This is something that fulfills you emotionally a lot, and you really feel special, because whoever you're helping out through the service or product or anything really, really appreciates you and what you can give out of the situation. If it's a job situation, you are really appreciated in your job place. You like everything about this. If it's the colleagues, if it's the people above you, if it's the people who are helping you out, really feel really good about everything else. So the sudden change in shift in that the forward movement is going to put you off. That is going to make you very fearful. You're going to be trying your best to defend yourself, and you're going to feel constantly you're worrying and trying to find things that will be attacking your success with this. You want to be successful. This is something that fulfills you emotionally and you want to go forward with it. This is something that really brings a child inside you. Level of creativity this embodies for you really brings a child inside you, and you literally get lost in that fantasy world. You are not even, when you work on this, you don't really feel like you're working. You're just so happy that you're just lost. You don't want to lose that, and I totally understand that. There might be multiple options in this project. Either there could be other things that you could pursue along with it during the small downtime that you have to face, or there could be the same thing in different routes. You could take different routes for the same thing to pursue the same thing. So if it gets stuck anywhere, you can pursue from that point onwards using a different method that you didn't think about before, and seeing that you do it. Definitely see that there are other ways of going forward, and all of a sudden you hit this place and you are being guided angelically, because you know why? This is something that is creative. Creativity is divine. You're really tapping into the actual soul purpose, divine level of something that you're meant to be acting on. And Leos, you guys are hitting on that, actually taking that up as a project in the month of May. Project or job, whatever it is, it exposes to you that this is something that brings you ultimate emotional happiness and fulfillment. Whatever failure you have, by the mid of the month, you're going to be hitting a solution. You're going to be in the matter of defense and wanting it to go back to that cool way of moving forward. You're going to be hitting that epiphany of multiple options of moving forward from that particular point, and that is going to literally open, all of a sudden it's going to be like floodgates opened, and now you can move forward so much more smoothly. And this is going to literally make you feel like, oh my god, I was guided to actually fall flat on that particular phase of that project, because if I didn't, I wouldn't be discovering these other methods that I could do. Out of that wanting to control the situation point, you found different other methods that you could do that really brings you a lot more forward movement, faster forward movement into your ultimate stability with this thing, this particular project. Definitely seeing by the end of the month, you guys are going to be reaching the King of Pentacles level of stability with this. So that was very fast. From the Page of Pentacles, you guys directly graduated to the King of Pentacles. So you're definitely going to see, so when you're starting off, you're not going to be having much, but you're going to be so focused on it, so passionate about it, and so happy about it, and so much of direction. In terms of action, you guys are going to be on top in the beginning. By the end of the month, you're definitely going to feel very sufficient in terms of the resources that you're getting tangibly out of it, be it money, be it stability, be it anything. By the end of the month, you guys are going to be feeling very, very, very successful with this project. The other cards that came out was the Lover's card with the 8 of Wands. So that is the thing. So this is something that definitely makes you feel like very soulfully fulfilled. It's definitely something that was divinely guided for you as a soul purpose that you were meant to carry out, at least during this particular phase of your life. You're going to be feeling very good about it. If it is a love situation, there was some situation that was making you fail in terms of you were feeling like you were not getting enough particular love situation, or there might have been a situation that all of a sudden, for some of you people, it might have ended, and all of a sudden you felt like there might have been a breakup or something, but you felt like you were left out in the cold, and whatever forward movement was meant to happen, that was not happening. And this month, in the month of May, you're going to feel a huge level of expansion that is going to be coming throughout those situations. Everything that you were scared of. So this card is when you're very scared of the stability. You feel like it's always shaky. Anytime it can slip into this. Over this, you feel the level of abundance that a person who is married and has 10 kids with that person feels. All of a sudden, that energy is going to wash over everything that you felt like you were already in separation from this person. You're going to feel like you guys are going to be coming back. Guys are going to be finding a way to be closing out the cycle. There's going to be a conversation involved. Sometimes it could be a little agitated. The conversation could be getting a little agitated for some of you. Otherwise, it's just breakthroughs that you're going to be getting out of clarity that is going to suddenly just be showering on the situation with the person that you're either connecting with or you're in separation with, who you deem as your soulmate. Because I'm seeing the 4 of Wands is the bottom of the deck. So this is what you want with this person. You want a lot more stability with the level of action you've taken in the past with this person, and the present and the future. You want something solid with the person. You want to be able to celebrate with this person. You want to be happy with this person. You want the level of happiness you have with this person to be permanent, and you don't want it to be shaking. So you're definitely going to get something that is going to happen this month, especially from the starting of the month. By the end of this month going into the next month, there will be that energy where there's that lack of stability, but during the month of May, you guys are going to get some kind of breakthrough that is going to completely close out the cycle of this lack between you and the other person, be it in terms of time, be it in terms of stability, be it in terms of if you were in separation, just being in separation when you know that this is your soulmate and the person knows it too, but it's just things that's happening that is creating a separation between the both of you that is ending for real and forever. Something is going to really happen that's going to put that level of expansion for the both of you in it, and you guys are going to establish a strong level of tangible connection with the person, really turn around the situation for you. You might be getting a lot of attention from this person, or others also. You might be feeling really powerful and really good about yourself. So for some of you, you might have been left out in the past by somebody, and somebody new is coming through, help you close out the cycle with the old person, and you're gonna really feel really good with this person when you're connecting with the person. If not, if you're already connecting with somebody, I'm seeing that you guys are going to reach a very stable level of communication or time shared and things like that, where it felt like a lack before. Now it's going to feel very solid. Whatever you guys have between the both of you is very solid. Something is going to completely shift from lack to success for you guys, and you're going to feel it with the person. Okay, and also you're going to be feeling very good about yourself. So Leos, I'm seeing this as you guys are going to be feeling like you know what action to take. You feel very good about yourself. You know you look good. You know you're very hot. You are amazing. If it is the other person, you feel like they're your prize. You feel like they're the person that you've been wanting, and this level of expansion you're feeling with this person, it's really making you feel like there's so much of expansion that could happen with you and this person. It's gonna get really highlighted. So if it's the other person might be someone who gets a lot of attention, who is good looking and who feels really good about themselves, who is driven, who knows what direction to take, who might be very action oriented in their own lives. If not, it could be you, where you're feeling in your power, you're feeling good about yourself, and you're feeling good about the connection, and you feel very passionate towards this person. At the same time, you get a lot of attention from the outside, which makes you feel good about yourself, but not in a way that sabotages the thing that you have with this soulmate. You feel very good. This is such a good reading for you guys, Leos, and you will feel like you've unlocked the way that you can move forward with this person in the direction that you want to take this connection to be going forward with. But something is going to happen that is going to create a small dent, maybe by the mid of the month, maybe by the 10th. Okay, a small dent is going to come that is going to make you feel like, oh my god, I really thought everything was going smooth, and all of a sudden something from the past came to create a small backward way of, like, you're feeling victorious, and all of a sudden it could be a mutual conversation that you and the other person have that ends up in a wrong way, and you feel like this is not how it should have been. Something small. It's compared to the level of big changes, Empress and the Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Wands, Chariot. Okay, the small dent that happens is very, very, very small. Minor Arcana, 5 of Swords against 1, 2, 3, 4 major Arcana cards and court cards. Nope. So it's a small thing that comes up, but you will be definitely going into that fight mode. Oh my god, no, I need to defend the situation from going anything towards a failure. Neither of us should be feeling like that. Neither of us should feel like there was mind games played or there was pettiness. Sometimes unknowingly that comes into the conversation, even if you both love each other a lot. So something will happen that will make you identify that even though we've thought everything was going to go successfully, there's a small dent. It could last probably 5 minutes, could highlight a lot, illuminate a lot for you, and you are going to feel so good about that level of illumination that you get out of it. It's going to give you so much of clarity, especially when you go into this fight mode to defend it, because you were in that energy of lack before, especially during the previous month. So all of a sudden you'll be trying to control everything that might go wrong. You see this person as your ultimate happiness, somebody you want to have your family with. There's this childlike energy between the both of you. When you guys connect, you guys can be the ultimate everything, and you guys are definitely soulmates. And the 10 of Cups, which is the future, the highest of the emotions that you could ever feel, literally fulfilled with this person, and the 6 of Cups. You guys are definitely soulmates, maybe from the past lives too. So you feel that soul connection with this person, a lot of connection with this person from the past also. And you're trying to defend this connection from anything that could probably go wrong, especially the way it did in the past. There might be other people that is involved trying to defend the situation from the other people. This might be a person you're fighting for. You might be feeling like there are other people that are eyeing on your person. There's definitely a lot of passion between the both of you. And before, the bottom of the deck was a 2 of Cups, and now it's a 4 of Wands. So it's definitely a very strong love month for you guys. And during that process of fighting for this connection, I see that you find a breakthrough way of moving forward. Both of you, the communication is gonna get so good, so good, and the forward movement between the both of you is gonna accelerate at a much higher level, and the level of stability you both are gonna have with each other at the end of the month is gonna be at the King of Pentacles level, which is ultimate stability. Like tornadoes, volcanoes, all kinds of things can come and try to shake everything within this connection, but you guys have been through so much together, still stayed strong, that this level of stability, you're going to be feeling so confident about it. Like, come at us whatever you want, but also you won't be feeling the threats anymore. The level of expansion and the protection and the ending of the cycles that you're going to feel, that is also going to add into the level of stability you're going to feel. You're going to feel very confident about the level of stability you've reached with this person. If it's a new person, you're going to discover this person to be erasing out every single thing that you felt with the past person who really ghosted you, left you out in the cold, made you feel like you were irrelevant, didn't give anything about you. This person is going to definitely come in and make you feel that's never going to happen, and a new form of love that you've never experienced before. So that's what I'm seeing for you guys for the month of May. It was again an amazing reading. I hope you liked your reading. Thank you for watching.